Alright guys, what we're talking about in this video is mindless content. This is a unlisted example of mindless content. So let's say your target is 100K per month profit within the next 11 months. Doing near nothing, talking about basically nothing. Okay? Everybody tells you you gotta be doing things, talking about things. What they don't realize is there's actually more value in what you choose not to do and not to talk about than what you actually do. Very counterintuitive, might be a little shocking, but you can do basically nothing when you realize that what you're actually doing is being a person on the internet, like J. Paul, right? Counting, doing math, basically, like looking at numbers, and there's an offer that people are saying yes to, right? So the offer's so good, it's a no-brainer. People are like, yes, and they give you money for that. Okay? If you literally forget about everything else, that's all we're doing when we're marketing. We're being a person on the internet. Okay? We're making a no-brainer offer. People are saying yes, and when they say yes, they send money. Okay? So marketing is a very fancy corporate word that is really just psychology and math. Okay? That's what we're talking about in this video. Marketing is also the essence of entrepreneurship. So whether you hate marketing or you love marketing, you're in the right place if you're an entrepreneur, if you're somebody who has a business and you want to put $1 of energy in and get more energy out, right? That's what we're really talking about. The big picture here is we're getting a return on investment, okay? A business is an entity where we can put 1 unit of energy in, and it's organized in such a way that more than 1 unit of energy comes out, okay? That's what money is. More comes out than goes in, that's ROI, and fundamentally nothing else matters when it comes down to your brand, your business, being a person on the internet. That's what everybody wants when it comes down to it. My brain resisted this for a long time, but it's very obvious to me now that all the other stuff, content, audience building, copywriting, sales funnels, media buying, ads, so on and so forth, they're all valuable in the sense that they're things that people do, but you don't need to do any of them because all of it boils down to, are you getting an ROI in terms of cash or not? Okay? And I'm including the formula for discounted cash flow. It's a very fancy way of saying that future cash has present value, and that's what we're looking for. But when we do basically nothing as a person on the internet, and we have an offer that's already created for us that people want and say yes to, money works, money happens. That ROI starts to happen. So yes, I've got this here. You know, the message is what breaks through the noise, and you need to have a good message as a person on the internet. Ads can scale your message fast. Funnels help to organize the customer journey, but it all boils down to the no-brainer offer where you're offering something real. It can be an app, high-ticket program, a service, whatever. It needs to be a no-brainer, legit, like absolutely yes, that's what I want to be, that's what I want to have, something that basically takes the energy of other people and makes it better, okay? Works for clients, employees, AI agents, doesn't matter which, it's all the same, all goes back to ROI, no matter what niche, no matter what kind of business, this is it, okay? This is why your content doesn't really need to be about much of anything. You can post basically whatever. You just want to post frequently. And you might have experienced in the past or be worried about the probability or possibility that somebody will see a piece of content, see you being a person on the internet, and they won't buy something. But that's the wrong way to think about it, okay? And here's why. Conversion is a process, not an event. The real reason why people aren't converting if they see content of yours or if they've seen content of yours in the past, it's not because of the content at all. It's because there's a broken conversion process. Okay, so what really matters is what happens after the content, not the content itself, right? And here's more about that. There's more on this page about that. Imagine you are asking somebody to cross a bridge. There's a toll on the bridge. What they pay, that's the toll. What do they pay? Well, do they even want to cross the bridge? What are you inviting them to on the other side of that bridge? That is a question worth considering. Is there a conversion system to bring them across? Okay. For most people, the answer is no. So that's why that's the real issue. And content really has nothing to do with anything. And you can say whatever you want. Okay. And there's more valuable information here for next time.